Now, I believe we did number 12 together in class, but let's talk about the think through, because really it is important to be able to think through these problems. You're going to see a lot of word problems. You're celebrating, you're producing really expensive teddy bears. 125 karat teddy bears are made with gold thread and have diamonds for eyes. That's crazy talk. I'd be selling mine. The table shows the approximate cost of different numbers of these bears. Write an equation that can be used to find cost C of n bears. 4 bears cost this, 7 bears cost this, and 11 bears cost this. So again, I'm saying what's happening here. I believe in class we used a fact family and we said, well, let's test this out. What's going on with this? If we divide it by 4, and I used a calculator for that, we got 47,000. So our suspicion was that each bear was going to cost 47,000. Now we want to check that. Is 32, I guess I could do it the other way. If I did 7 times 47,000, do I get what's in here? Yes, I do. If I get 11 and I multiply that by 47,000, so $47,000 for a bear. That must be a really big company. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to drop this. I'm going to drop the number n in. What do we do to 4 to get to this? We're not dividing. We're actually multiplying. That's the fact family. 4 times 47,000 equals 188,000. So here, what's happening to n? We're going to take n and we're multiplying it by 47,000. It's not an equation yet. We have to come over here and say C equals n times 47,000. Alternately, you could use the no symbol form of multiplication, which is what you're going to see more of in algebra. Let's look at number 13. Looks like we got some information in the picture over here to take note of. Andrea attends the county fair. The fair charges for admission and for each ride. So there's 2 things going on here. So I have a feeling this is going to be a more complicated rule. Use the pattern in the table to find the cost for Andrea to ride 5 rides, so that's this blank, or 8 rides, that's this blank. Then write an equation for the pattern. So I have a feeling that we're going to be extending here and putting an R in. Oh, and then they want to find it for 12 rides. That would be down here. First, we have to figure out what's going on here. We have to use this information to get there. If I come in, I pay $8, even if I don't ride any rides. So it's $8. If I ride 1 ride, it would be $8 plus 1 ride at $2.50. They better be good rides. If I ride 2 rides, it'd be $8 to get in plus 2 times $2.50. So that's $5. That's going to be $13 for riding 2 rides. It's going to be an expensive trip. Especially with my 4 kids. So $8 to get in. So this is feeling like an input to me. Let's see if I can get $15.50 with this pattern. $8 to get in, plus 3 rides, and each of those rides is going to cost me $2.50. So I'm going to use my calculator. 3 times $2.50 is $7.50. So this, in the order of operations, is what I want to do first. That's going to cost me $7.50 for just riding the rides. Adding it to 8 is $15.50, which is what we have here. Let's test it with 4. 8 plus 4 times $2.50. So 4 times $2.50, oopsie, 8 times, well, that's not what I want to do. I want to multiply 4 times $2.50 first, because these calculators don't do 4 times $2.50. Calculators don't do multi-step. That's going to cost me $10 for all those rides. 4 rides will cost me $10. I'm going to add 8 to it. That's $18. So now I think we're ready to do 5. I've run out of room here, so I'm going to swing it over to here. So 8 plus 5 times $2.50. So it's $8 to get in, $2.50 per ride. I ride it 5 times. I use my calculator. Hopefully I can type this in correctly. It's going to cost me $12.50 to ride those rides. I have to add $8 to it. So that's going to cost me $20.50. Remember to get that 0 in there. The calculator doesn't do it, but you should because it's money. And then for this one, I'm going to go $8 to get in. Is that off the screen at this point? Probably. $8 to get in plus I'm riding 8 rides at $2.50 each. 8 rides times $2.50 each will be $20. And then my $8 admission will give me $28 cost. If I write it R times, all of these inputs are actually R's. So it becomes R, 8 plus R times 250. Okay, the equation is going to take this and set it equal to C. C equals 8 plus R times 250. You could also write C equals 250R plus 8. Don't care, they're exactly the same. And then the last one is they're asking us to substitute for 12 rides. So it costs me $8 to get in, plus I'm riding 12 rides at $2.50 each. $2.50 times 12. It's going to cost me $30 to ride 12 rides, plus 8 will be $38. And that is a wrap for tonight's homework. Think about the patterns. Don't rush through it. You really got to think about it, and there's going to be lots of word problems coming.